People play video games for various reasons. From the casual players who are just in for whatever helps them to kill time and tend to gravitate towards games which are laid back in nature, to hardcore self-proclaimed gamers who are on the constant journeys of speedrunning various titles to assert dominance to us plebs. I guess always on the look to get that completionist title for a game. On one hand, we have the trend hoppers who move from one popular game to another or whatever their friend circle are playing. And on the other hand, we have got indie hunters searching for niche games in the hopes of finding the next big thing or stumble upon a hidden gem. There is all of that and everything in between, but that gives us a good framework of the different assortments that the gaming community consists of. But you know what all of them collectively dislike? Dying. That being the game coming to a halt, being hit with that pause period, discontinuation of the flow that brings us joy. No matter what level of a gamer one is, all of them despise dying in video games. It is one of the most frustrating feeling a person can go through while gaming. Well, after the mind-numbing experience that frame drops brings with it, like that can make the most level-headed person go insane. Almost everyone is accustomed to the aftermath of what dying in a game brings out in a certified gamer. If it ain't pixel perfect, then get ready for the temper tantrums mixed with occasional throwing of various peripherals into the screen, as it is known to solve the issue. Still, I can't blame or make fun of grown-up adults for behaving like that, as it is a pretty well-known fact that dying in games is fucking annoying and not fun. Or is it? Dying is one of the most important fundamentals not only in video games but real life too. It's something that will happen and there is no way around it to get by. It is pretty much inevitable. That is what makes life so limiting. There isn't any actual open room to do whatever one feels like doing without, dying forever, which, let me tell you from personal experience, isn't fun. And that is the exact reason why so many people play video games. To do things that real life can't offer us, or at least without all those repercussions. Something that nobody wants. All of us are here for entertainment, which dying in a video game stops for most of the people. It doesn't matter if they are a seasonal or veteran player. Dying is an obstacle that no one wants or likes to face, for various reasons. As previously stated, it puts a momentarily pause on the fun time, with the words along the line of, "You died" in the screen, which puts a huge dent on the player's gaming skills and questions their gaming ability. Or as the kids nowadays say it, skill issue. Did I use it correctly? What do you mean it's a dead meme? But for me, it is one of the most fun aspects of a video game, and a really important one too, which gives off a sense that you have to earn the reward on the other end. It is not going to be handed to you. You don't have to look far to know that I enjoy or don't mind dying in video games. Just watch any of my past live streams where I usually play Terraria and die in some of the most comical manners.
Oh my god, this is crazy. This is just mayhem. Let me go. I'm just gonna go. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Or am I? I survived it. I watched it once. It was a hilarious. Okay, it is not a good horror movie, okay? Okay, I died. It's fine. We had to go there, so I'm gonna get that back anyway. So, yeah. Okay, that was bad of me. I just jumped into it. I can still defeat it. Half health. I did it half health without dying, which is good. I'm gonna die. I knew I was gonna die. There's no way of fucking surviving that. But it's good. It's still fine. I shouldn't have died, but I'll take it. I'm gonna get him. Maybe I'm gonna get him. I'm not. It's like what? How much fucking health did it have? Come on! Oh my god, this game! Oh. Okay, as I said, I'm gonna die. Like if he stays there, I can't do anything.
Okay, before it makes me look like an emo masochist with a weird fascination of dying while playing a video game, let me allow to make my point more clearer and understandable. Simply put, I don't like to sweat while playing or streaming video games. That is the single most important thing I look to avoid with almost every title, no matter what is at stakes. To have that thought back in my mind sucks out all the fun from a video game for me. The pressure to survive by any means and under all circumstances isn't something that entices me while playing a game. Doing that activity with a serious mentality and being a tryhard to avoid death in games doesn't appeal to me. And to be honest, I don't understand people who find joy in that painful experience. To me, that sounds like a job I have to do and worry about. Another chore getting piled onto my life, increasing that ever-growing stress which I try to decompress by playing a fucking game. But now I have to worry about that too. Fucking hell. It is an experience that most of us choose to do to relax and get away from the mundanity of day-to-day life. I don't want to act or be serious while doing that. Just let a motherfucker act goofy while playing a game. God fucking damn it. Which is why I really admire video games that manage to make the concept of dying pretty fun and use that mechanism wisely and in a creative manner. A great example of a game like that is Hades, an absolute masterpiece from Supergiant Games, and a rare, story-rich game that didn't bore me with intensive dialogues and unskippable cutscenes, keeping it entertaining in almost every aspect. And on top of that, it uses the death of the player to advance the overall plotline, which in itself is an ingenious usage of that aspect and adds a much needed, interesting layer to the roguelike genre. But that doesn't mean I'm a psychopath who enjoys constantly dying in a video game. I had to say that to make things clear. You know, for clarity's sake. Neither am I a huge fan of games which resets the entire progress of the save when your character dies. The loss of progression of that manner is incredibly annoying and defeats the purpose of having fun in video games. Or when the game heavily punishes the player for dying or making mistakes while playing the game. It is supposed to be a source of entertainment, not a means to increase your fucking tension. Which is why I prefer video games that allows a seamless flow between dying and respawning, keeping that idle period to the minimal and increasing the actual playing side of things. You know, the reason why people buy games? Something that is way more enjoyable and insanely better than waiting by spectating a player. Nobody wants to witness a game that they bought. Gaming becomes way more fun and exciting if you're not afraid to die, and when the game doesn't chastise the player for doing so, which by all means it shouldn't. But hey, gotta keep it more realistic than leaning towards making it more player friendly. Dying and learning from it is one of the best features of a video game, and that means I get more out of the game and get to spend extra time with that title, making the most out of the situation. Being safe or playing it safely extinguishes the entire appeal of video games for me. I can never understand how some people find it worthy of their time by playing it in that fashion. That too, in a medium where you can or are allowed to freely choose what you want to do or in what style you want to do it, and for most of the part get away with it. Yet, they choose to take that boring route. Why be afraid of it or avoid it when it is one of the most intriguing facets of a video game? A unique attribute that isn't available in any other media format or can ever be. Still, I do enjoy playing challenging games who take the notion of dying a bit more seriously, or treat that with more of a permanent approach, and in general keep everything on the difficult side of things, where dying can be an issue. With that being said, I will always be attracted towards games which take a creative route with their in-game character dying, and how it affects the playing experience. Because no matter what title it is, and how cruel it can be towards the player and their gaming skills, in the end of the day, it's just a video game. It is meant to be enjoyed. And fuck those people who judge anyone who are prone to dying a lot.